the way in protest?
Well, I don't know. I only went that route because I thought we were gonna get a sandwich, but we could have just taken the bus. And
Okay.
well, then when you start your next live stream.
Okay. We could have taken the bus. I mean,
Well, yeah, I never walked. Well, it's just like so hard to get to one.
is that it?
No, wait. This is what I'm scared of. Wait, we have to go this way.
All right. We're walking to the reading. We'll walk through a big downtown. I really just wanted to take this. So we're back. We're live from the streets of SF. We're on vacation, sort of. Well, we're on here on business. This is a workcation. This is
We have to go this way.
we're going that way.
I don't know.
I'll go any way you want. I don't care.
I just like. Oh,
It's all new to me. It's all interesting to me.
Oh, that's by this guy.
What guy?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
The 30-year-old bartender.
Oh, no. The 30-year-old bartender. How old were you?
19. There's 33.
Oh, God, Ashley. See? See? Mistakes. Mistakes. Okay, in any case, we're going to walk by this guy's house. It's awkward. So anyway, we went to the library.
Yeah, it was fun. We went to the library again.
Okay. And guess what book I found there? Oh, there's some nice shoes.
Wait, don't just take the shoes.
The
We're going to
KGB.
community thrift to get your shoes.
We're going to Community Thrift to get daddy shoes. The KGB Bar Book of Poems.
Well, the next,
So I
maybe we'll just
bought
take
it.
a photo with my sunglasses on later. and
I bought
put
it.
it as the thumbnail.
You know, even in San Francisco, the KGB Bar is with us. And I really just wanted to take this opportunity to talk shit about Ben Lerner because I was looking through 1004. Ashley has it on her bookshelf. And the whole fucking thing is just all blurbed the fuck out. There's a blurb, Paul Auster blurb, John Ashbery blurb. All the fucking shit he won is just plastered all over the goddamn book. And then the whole fucking book is a humble brag about how much money he's making. And, yo, the New Yorker's going to send me $8,000 for this fucking story. And, oh, I was offered a 6-figure advance for my book, you know, fucking based on my short story in the New Yorker. The whole fucking book. No wonder all these writers are salivating over it. It's just it's just him being a fucking douchebag about how much clout, he's clout fucking, he's clout bombing us. He's clout bombing us. He's just a career, that's all he is.
Bro, we could have literally just gone off walking on this video.
Who gives a fuck?
I know, but we went to the weird.
I don't know where I am anyway. Let me bitch about Ben Lerner, okay?
Fine, but the next live stream I'll be.
I don't know. Do you know at home? Do you know where the fuck we are?
The next live stream I'll be in the thumbnail. Okay?
You are in the thumbnail.
What?
It's funny, you're walking away.
Ugh.
You know, these are just going to be brief little episodes because I want to get a mix of real footage. And yesterday we got trapped in Golden Gate Park, and we were just in that fucking park forever. And the res was real low. I'm glad we did it. Felt like I was in fucking nature. Stuff Vintage Modern Collective.
I mean, that's just like expensive vintage stuff.
That's some kind of fucking
Like furniture.
expensive furniture. Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, Ben Lerner's just a human career. He's a clout monster.
He is.
And fuck that, okay? Fuck the academics, fuck the professors, fuck their job security, fuck their job insecurity. Fuck the fact that they get paid.
Oh no, it got closed. It closed.
It's closed as fuck. Stuff, vintage modern, is closed. It is out of business. They're probably online now. They're probably an Instagram account. Or a fucking Etsy or something. So what is this? We're on Valencia.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're in the Mission.
Home of McSweeney's. We're in McSweeney's
by
country.
826.
Yeah, we'll pass by 8:20. There is it still pirate themed or whatever?
Yeah.
Do they do the theme after the
I don't know if
pandemic?
They let adults in, actually.
Of course they let fucking adults in. I mean, they were very kid-centered on their
If
writing.
you're not accompanied by a child, you're not. But I'm your child. Baby dolls. Baby dolls allowed. With
Well,
Oh, that's
I
the
don't-
bar. I
Yeah,
haven't been to Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist?
Yeah.
I think I've been there.
And they have like an outdoor space.
I think I have been. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is that the bar where you hooked up with the bartender?
Oh, he worked as a bartender at the market that I worked.
Oh, okay. That's lame.
But he actually went in that bar to get a hot dog. It's my short story. But I wasn't allowed in, so I couldn't.
Oh my God. Ashley loves that. She loves that. I don't know. I was reading fucking that William S. Burroughs thing yesterday, and he's talking. He's like, kind of like denouncing like people who want to have sex with minors or whatever, and he's like, if you can't wait till they're 13, then you're a scumbag. It's like, it's insane. It's fucking insane. But it's a recurring theme. Mission Community Woodshop. What's with these fucking people? I mean, I don't know.
I love that chicken.
Okay.
I love my lava chicken.
Enough. We won't talk about that.
I love my lava chicken.
Lava chicken. Chicken lava. This is our lava chicken vacation here, everybody. Sponsored by Lava Chicken. We're sponsored by Minecraft. This is I'm surprised I'm not seeing more people live streaming. In San Francisco, you'd think they'd be all wearing augmented clothing, or what's that shit? What is the technology clothing called? Wearable technology. You'd think there would be more wearable technology, but we went to Vesuvio last night. That was incredible. I can't believe I'd never been there before. It's like totally a shrine to poetry. There's all these amazing... all the bars here remind me of Columbus and like Dick's Den. All the bars here feel like Dick's Den. For my Columbus people out there. San Francisco is just like one huge Dick's Den. And Dick's Den, I sort of like Columbus's like Gaslight or something. It seems. Collins Cafe. That's nice. Beautiful fucking collars. Orange. Oh yeah, like the fucking Giants. People love the Giants here. Oh. Didn't they just get rid of the Oakland A's? Didn't Oakland just lose all of their fucking teams? I love the Oakland A's. That was my favorite team when I was a kid. Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco, Dennis Eckersley. So yeah, we're the only obnoxious fucking... I feel like this is like the equivalent of walking around with like a video camera. Oh, here's a Waymo for everybody. These Waymos are everywhere. This is my current... Look, there's no one driving this car. It's literally just a fucking 360 camera. It's a webcam. There's a webcam driving that car. That scares the shit out of me. You don't have those in New York that I've seen. Have you seen Waymos in New York? And they're I'd say like, a good percentage of the fucking cars out here are Waymos. So I want to get a closer look. See, there's nobody in this fucking car. All they do is they keep turning right. They keep making right turns until they like pick up a fare. It's really fucking scary. And frankly, I don't trust the Waymos. I think they could easily. They're like Christine. That car should not be driving itself. It's possessed. It's possessed by demons. Okay, we got double down. That's go in. I'll just blabber my shit about Ben Lerner or whatever. I don't know. I haven't been down here. Last time 2019, I guess. Maybe 2020. I think I was in San Francisco for like a day in 2020. January maybe 2020. Before the before times. Oh look, they have a grind rail here. The fucking bitchin' is that? We got a grind rail right in the front of our fucking thrift shop. So the hot skater boys can come and fucking do some kick flips, 50-50s. I don't know. Ashley's disappeared into the store. So yeah, I don't know. I'm in culture shock. I'm trying to put my finger on like how San Francisco is different and how the people are different, you know? It's just like at that open mic last night, right? It was just like, it was we didn't stay that long. It was mostly music. There was one stand-up comedian went up at the end. And it was interesting because he told this story about, he was supposed to try, there's some club here, I forget what it's called, starts with a C, Cobb's or something. That's like the Comedy Store or whatever. And you can get paid to work there if you're a comedian. And so he was talking about how he was supposed to have his audition. And he fucked up he didn't send the email response. And so he had to be back at this open mic instead. And it was just interesting to see, because I think there's people serious about that everywhere. And he had a command. Then he told this story about how him and his wife tried to be like swingers, and it was very self-deprecating and kind of oversharing. People think oversharing is like virtuous, or like that's like, I don't know. Is that the point? Is that like the brave? You know, are you brave if you're like talking about shit you really shouldn't? You should be embarrassed about. That's like the most artistic thing you can do, I guess. The Lord knows it's a part of my poetry. And Lava Chica. So here we are. This is Valencia, right?
Yeah.
Where's the SROs? Where can I move in? This is like a little more hipster.
Yeah, Valencia's more hipster.
But the San Francisco hipster is a little different than the New York hipster. People out here dress like shit. I do just want to say that. First and foremost, they all look like they bought their clothes at a surf shop
who wear, like,
or a skate shop.
Who wear hoodies and vests do that. But there are people with cool stuff.
Everybody buys their clothes from like an athletic store.
But there are people who wear cool stuff.
It's either you get clothes at REI or a surf shop or a skate shop.
Wear cute
Go
stuff.
to a fucking clothing store.
No, there are people who wear cute stuff.
There are people that wear cute stuff. That is true. I don't want to completely discount that because there are. There definitely are. Like that's also.
Go to a Wacky Wednesday at Vesuvio. You'll see people. Go to any show. Go to an umbrella show.
That is true. You're definitely right. I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying.
I love vintage and thrift shopping here.
I'm just talking about the general fucking look of
I mean,
people.
we've been like in weird places too.
No, this is something every time I've come here it's
Yeah,
like this.
I mean, there are just a lot of people who just wear like Patagonia and
Yeah,
vests.
exactly.
But there are a lot of
Like the
people
Sierra
with
Club
cool,
shit.
like vintage style.
There are, you're right. That is definitely true. There are people here that like are hipsters. Oh, you want some pizza?
YOLO, bro.
YOLO. Nothing with YOLO. I don't want to YOLO with my food. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Is it good to YOLO with your food?
I mean,
Valencia.
if we stop by Weeby Sushi, we can look at the menu.
Weeby.
It's on. It's coming up.
Like, I guarantee you, everybody here has their keys on a mountain climbing. What are those things called that, like, you clip your keys on? There's a fucking name for it. It's just been acclimated. It's a more outdoors place. And the weather, I don't know, man. The weather is just kind of in this in-between space where it's like it's kind of cold and hot at the same time, but it's not extreme in either way, which is nice. This nice little alley here. There's all these cool little alleys. We're harvesting the space for online clout, and now this is a travel bum account, okay? This is a backpacking account now. There it is, the spring edit. Love Story Yoga. Is that like a Taylor Swift yoga studio? It's all Taylor. We created a beautiful space for you to dwell in. It's a small home built of love. Nice. Dwell in it. Okay.
Maybe there's a bench
Love
of
Story.
Stonehill machos.
A macho? Matcha? Where's Jerry, man? Where's Garcia? The guy in Golden Gate Park the other day kind of had a little bit of a Grateful Dead. His guitar playing was a little Jerry influenced, I could tell. Skylark. Okay. Manny's. Yeah. There it is. Here we are. Losing people. Yeah. Who knows what the fuck is good. Okay, we're streaming in the wild here. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice streak.
I want to look at Stonehill Macho first,
Okay.
but that's the sushi place if you want to look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll look at it. Is that the one with the conveyor belts?
No. See, that's
Okay.
sushi.
Okay. What do you mean look at it? What are we going to look
The
at?
menu.
Pantone. Ooh, Muddy Waters Coffee House. That's nice. Oh, it's out of business, of course. They had to put it out of business. It was too interesting, and oh man, a lot of this shit's out of business. I don't know. It all feels very indie sleaze to me. The mission feels very indie sleaze. Feels like Tecates. Tecates. But now it's interesting being here with Ashley. You can really see how she became who she is. Afterlife Collective. You want to go in there? Go. Ashley's going in Afterlife Collective. I am just going to continue the flow state here. Thank you guys for watching. How long have we been on? 18 minutes. Okay, so, I guess I'll continue to do this until we find a place I want to go into. So, yeah, this is like an experiment. I'm just doing these smaller streams. Tourist. This is Rick Steves Europe. Matt Proctor's United States. I still got to figure out what the fuck I'm going to read tonight. I have a number of things picked out, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. The open mic last night was fun. I don't know. These open mics, a lot of them are just like a bowling league. It's just like, hey, this is what I do every Wednesday. I get out of the house. This one guy showed a video of single rooms for rent. See, they got SROs here. The Curtis Hotel.
There are SROs everywhere from the China Airport.
Yeah, how much? Ashley is getting really annoyed because, like, I don't know everything about San Francisco or know what things are called or where the fuck we are. So she's getting very pissed off. But in any case, no one's gonna kill my vibe. And yeah, so yeah, a lot of open mics are just like a bowling league. There was some talented people, you know. A lot of people I know in San Francisco are musicians, and it's there's a lot of we saw this band. We were walking around in North Beach after we went up to North Beach, and we went to Vesuvio, and then we were walking around. There was this fucking. I heard this song. I'm like, that's Rainy Night in Georgia. I recognized it. And there was this band playing in a bar, and we went in, and they had a fucking horn section. It was a lot like Columbus, Ohio music. It was like a blues band. They were called like the Soul Blues Band or some shit. And I think they did Born Under a Bad Sign. I think that's the law if you're like a white person blues band. You have to play Born Under a Bad Sign. It's required. But that's okay. I mean, it's a great song. And among others, so I don't know. They sounded pretty good. They had a fucking horn section. They had a baritone. They had a trombone. I think they had like another kind of saxophone. It's cool to see that kind of shit live. And so, I mean, San Francisco really seems like they appreciates live music. And they're just playing. You can just walk into the fucking bar and watch. A lot of times I've been out here. I've seen bands. I've seen people's shows. I guess New York is the same, but I don't know. New York the culture's just so different with the cover charges and the tickets. The venues are kind of like, I don't know, there's all these weird cabaret laws or this or that, and the noise is, so the show culture in New York, I don't know. It's very, you got to have money to get into the venue. So as a result, I don't really see a lot of music, to be honest, other than fucking open mics. But I don't go to like the Sultan Room. I've never been to Hollow or fucking Nowadays or blah blah blah. Here it's just like you're walking around, you just hear bands, and you're like, "What's that?" It's pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, it's easy to contrast and compare these kinds of things when you're just like coming to a place, but it's like we've just been here for a day. These are just initial impressions, and I don't know, you're always just comparing it to your own experience, your own place. And it's also weird being older. In coming back here, like we were walking home last night and I realized like I've been here before. It was like, I think one time when we were working at that Singularity University down in Mountain View on like the Google X campus, one day we took the train up to San Francisco to just like have a day in and so I walked from the train station up to like City Lights and all that. And I remember I walked back late at night, I think, with Ian. And that part of town is sort of like Midtown. It's sort of like being on 8th Avenue in like the 30s. There's not quite as much density, but it's a little bit feels like that. And I'm just like, I've fucking been here. I've done this before. It's just like some little moment in my life where I forgot about it. But I took a number of trips out here around 2016, 2017 for work. I was out here 4 or 5 or 6 times. Then I was out here, with 2018, 2019. I'd been out here with my brother earlier than that. So it's just weird being older and like there's kind of familiarity. A lot of the places we've been going, I'm like, oh fuck, I've been here before. I've been in this goddamn bar. I'm so frustrated in my life about like how much I haven't traveled. That's like been a big kind of like, I thought, I would get successful enough that my career would take me places. I'd go on tour and I'd go to Europe and this and that. And I'd have money for that, like influencers, like whatever. And, I've traveled, I've been lucky to travel as much as I have, but, now it's like, okay, I've been here a number of times. It's not like it's dead to me, but it's like there's a familiarity with it that I'm like, oh, you know, I still have the opportunity to go to a lot of places for the first time. And like, that's one of the interesting things about traveling is like, your mind is sort of like it's wrapping itself around the map. And at first you just have no idea what anything is, or where anything is, or what the streets are or anything. But like, you know, I've been here a few times, so it's like I sort of know the streets, I sort of know the layout. LA, kind of same thing. But it's been a few years, and coming back, it's like there's still kind of this floating kind of incoherence to my mental map. That like the more time you spend in a place, you know, like in New York, the last 4 fucking years, just one of the reasons why I walked around Manhattan so much is just to like absorb it. Just like totally like, almost like a fucking Waymo car. Just trying to absorb like that space, the relations of everything to each other, what the streets are, Sutton Place, you know, and just fill out the fucking, the map in my head like a video game or whatever. See 100% of the map. And so I was reading this there's a great article. Okay, here's one of the greatest breakthroughs in journalism history is somebody figured out how to get past the paywall. I don't know if I should be talking about this, but apparently if you just like take any article you want to read and you put the link into this website, it will spit out a text version of whatever you want to read. To me, this is like the greatest thing that's ever happened to journalism, because that is a huge divide in our society, I think, is the paywall. Like, I really can't read that much journalism or even serious writing because I'm behind every fucking paywall there is. Whereas if you're some bougie asshole, it's like you can get a subscription to anything, read whatever you want. I don't even know what a subscription is to this stuff. And I get it, the journalism has to figure out a way to monetize itself and get you to pay for it, but it's also like a resource. It's a public resource, and we need the information, you know? And so the New Yorker, I'd like to read a lot of shit in the New Yorker or whatever, but it's behind the fucking paywall. You've read your 5 articles this month or whatever. But, okay, so this website, I won't name the name, but you just punch, you know, I'm sure you can find it with very little effort. You punch in your fucking, whatever you want to read. So I was reading this article. It was a profile of Johnny Carson from the 70s by Kenneth Tynan. It's highly recommended. And if you're out there, if you're looking for something to read, it's long. It's probably 40 or 50 pages long. It was like a fucking novella. And, but it really was amazing. It was very well written. There's a lot of words I'd never seen before. Highly recommended. Kenneth Tynan article about Johnny Carson. And at one point he talks about Carson had only been out of I don't know, because he was in the Navy. I think he was stationed in Guam, or I don't know. I don't think he really saw any action. But it said something about how he'd only been out of the United States like 3 times. He'd only been to Europe like 3 times. The article was written, I think he was 40 or in his 40s, maybe 50. Which that to me was really surprised. Well, part of the point of it was Carson really didn't have appeal outside the United States for some reason. He's kind of an interesting case of like he was famous here, but like nobody knew who he was in like England, or like it just didn't translate anywhere else. Probably like Bernard Pivot or something. But he really hadn't traveled that much since when he was because he was working so hard, being on TV, live streaming, and focused on that. You know, hosting a fucking talk show 5 days a week, an hour and a half long, and so I don't know. That kind of was Elvis was the same thing, right? Like he never really went out of the country very much. He was stationed in Germany in the army, but I don't know. You ready to go? Just water?
Yeah, do you want? Should we go to the park, or where should we go? Well, because you're live streaming, because there. The thrift store's right there. But we
Let's
could
just go to that. I'll just cut this out.
We go to the park, or
Do you want to do that? We can do that.
well, we gotta go to the park and come back.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Okay.
Okay. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but we have to cross over the block. I think it's fine.
Fine with whatever you want. You want to sit for a second? Is that what you're doing? Okay. We'll just talk. Yeah, I do want to go to the thrift store.
I know, but I just got a drink, so maybe
Okay.
we should go to the park, but
Okay. You want to go to the park and enjoy your drink?
cross the street. But it might be better just to enjoy the drink here, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's fine. We have to cross 2 blocks over. It's a long walk.
Yeah, okay. I've been here. I remember. Because Valencia and Mission are parallel.
Yeah, but Mission Dolores Park isn't on Mission. It's over there. It's on its own street.
Dolores Park is on its own street. Okay. You know, not like Ben Lerner eating fucking octopuses that have been massaged. He starts his book talking about, I mean, I guess that's the point, is it's some kind of ironic statement on how fucking horrible things have gotten. But like, he starts his book talking about he got an outrageously large advance or something. And his agent, him and his literary agent, are eating these octopuses that have been massaged to death. You know, this is like Frederick Seidel territory where he's like bragging about some kind of opulent 1%er type dinner he's having. That's the whole book. That's what the whole book felt like to me. Although he does talk about the clock a lot. That was one thing I remember. The Back to the Future, he named his book after Back to the Future. That's so fucking lame. But I guess the clock thing ties in with the clock. I don't know. I don't really get it. I can see, it's like, it's good. It doesn't blow me away, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's smart, he's got a nice surface. You can tell it all means something. But it's like, it doesn't sing to me. You know, he's not like, there's no soul in it. It's just a bunch of fucking dry ass, I don't know. You know, they said he was imitating like Buchner or some kind of continental. I don't even know what it is. Fuck all that.
Okay, what should we do? Thrift store first or park?
Let's go to the park first. And then we'll end in the park. How does that sound? Good,
Huh?
Dolores? I'll turn it off in the park. What kind of smoothie did you get?
It's not smoothie.
Matcha.
It's rose matcha latte.
It's a rose matcha latte,
It
everybody.
just, there really can't be any accidents walking.
Whatever happened to Kiwi Mountain? Are you out there, Kiwi Mountain? See, I'd love to have enough of a fucking online following that I could just travel around live streaming from different cities every day. And just be on a live stream tour. You know, I could do all the cities. You know, St. Louis, Chicago, North Platte, whatever. I don't know. American cities are kind of depressing. I don't know. Everything's too spaced out. Everything's too far apart. There's not enough embellishment. I mean, San Francisco is great, but San Francisco feels like Europe. It feels like they're trying to imitate.
Okay, so she doesn't.
Okay. I don't know where the fuck we're going. We have this launch tonight. I probably should be preparing for it. I'm the Tom Arnold of poetry. It's like I said yesterday. I'm sure everybody sees through it. Ashley's dragging her fucking pathetic. I mean, I guess that's partially what the Ben Lerner thing is about, is just like He's got like the dream career as a fucking, but it doesn't mean anything. Is the point? Is it's like, okay, he's won every award. A lot of smart people do like his books. They're very readable. Who gives a fuck? They're smart. They're readable. I don't know. I'm looking for something bigger. Oh, there's a Vietnamese place. That looks kind of good. Maybe I should have got one of those fucking sandwiches.
I told
Fuck.
you, I'm
Oh, I
almost-
thought we were gonna eat something down here.
We are, but you're live streaming, so if the sushi ends at 4:30, I don't know. We can get the sushi.
What time is it?
3:40.
Is it on sale or something? Or
I said we can look at the menu. It's across the street.
it's back there?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where we're going.
Okay. Where's the park? This way?
We have to get to 18th first. But then we're gonna come back in this direction. Like, I don't know.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, my feet really hurt.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've been here. This is where I got a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of books here real cheap. This is like my favorite thrift store, maybe in the fucking world, honestly. No, there's murals everywhere. Okay, you want to go in here? No, well, let's go in here now.
Well, no, I got a drink.
No, we're going in here now. We're definitely going in here now. We're not walking by this.
You can bring a drink inside.
You can't bring a drink inside? They can't. Yes, you can.
Most stores you have to leave it in the front. Look, there's a water bottle in the front. I'm not leaving my drink.
You don't have to leave your fucking drink.
Yes, you do.
There's nothing that says that.
Yes.
God.
Let's go to the fucking car.
Get and die. We're good.
All right. Ashley wants to make this as uncomfortable as possible, obviously, so I'm just going to get off. She's ruined it again, like everything
I
else.
didn't ruin it.
All
That's
right.
why I said you
No,
guys
you always do.
You can live stream it.
All right.
Let's go to the
Thank you
park.
for watching.
No,